traumatic. No, I'm not
Yeah.
justifying what she did. I'm not justifying what she did, but if you don't know, giving birth by yourself in a
You
bathroom
don't throw a
is
baby in the trash
traumatic.
though.
Welcome to Sister Sesh, the podcast where two stoner sisters, Alicia and Kat, guide you through the highs and lows of life, relationships, and sisterhood. Grab your joint, settle onto the couch, and join these two hilarious sisters as they share their unique experiences and laughter-inducing perspectives on a variety of topics. Get ready to light up and let the Sister Sesh begin.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sister Sesh with me, Alicia and Kathy. And
Season 2, baby, we're back.
yeah, we're back.
We're back to get lit. Everything in between. I'm trying to find my base in my Bank of America. If anybody doesn't know what a Bank of America is, it's where women just shove shit in their bras and their titties, and then it's kind of your Bank of America. So a lot of has happened since we've been gone. Took a little hiatus. My life blew up on me in a way that I gained a lot more responsibilities in my workplace. I leveled up. I'm leveling up.
Yeah, got a manager position. Whoop whoop.
I'm up for it. I have to do my training and everything still.
Have you done that?
I finished half of it. I have one more thing to do, but I have to meet with the district manager. So like my boss's boss. And they come by, I think, once or twice a week. So I'll figure that out. Baby girl had her birthday. That was very emotional for me.
Oh yeah, homegirl turned 2.
2?
2, that's crazy. That is insane.
We blinked. I don't know what happened. She's already 2, talking and walking, telling everybody to fuck off.
As she should. Hope she. See, I want her to be a little bad little kid.
Asshole.
A little headache, but like a funny, not like a bad, like an asshole, but like a funny bad. You know, it's like no. There's a asshole bad, but then there's a funny bad, and there's a difference. One's funny, just does bad shit, and one's just mean and ugly.
Yeah,
it's just nasty. So, yeah.
The great old question. So, season 1, we left a little tidbit, and I was so stoned after Marie did the episode that I was just like, were Ross and Rachel on a break? Most people believe that they were, on a break.
I've never watched Friends.
You've never watched?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, then we're gonna get into this. Okay, so on the show Friends, you know Ross and Rachel dated, right? That's part of pop culture. Well,
yeah, I think yeah.
Yes.
Wait, which one's Ross?
And Rachel's
the corny little skinny one, right? Ross, the one that's sisters
with Monica,
with the girl.
Yes,
there we go. Yeah,
that's Ross. You really need to watch Friends.
Okay, I remember that.
So, you fuck with it.
I see like clips on TikTok and shit, so I know their names. Chandler.
They came back and like got integrated into your like pop culture. It was already in my like.
Yeah, I'm more of that 70s show person. I love that 70s.
You like Seinfeld and all that shit. But I digress. Let's go back.
That.
So Ross and Rachel, okay, they dated. Then Ross wrote her letter.
What is
digress? Like,
sorry. I hear people. I know what it means, but I don't know what it means. Like, let's go back, but like, why such a big word? Go ahead.
Because it makes you feel different.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
So Ross and Rachel were dating and everything. She writes him this letter and whatever, and then telling him that they wanted to be on a break. But then they hook up and whatever, and he meets this other girl, and he
fucks someone on the break, right?
Yes. So
and then he's
so Rachel thinks he's cheating, But she wrote in this letter that she wanted to have a break in their relationship. So he thought they broke up, and all their other friends were like, "No, you guys are on a break." Like, dude, it's on a break. You're just taking a breather.
Nah,
so
you can hook up on a break.
Yeah, so she assumed that he was gonna
My bitch better not hook up on a break.
Oh well, then you better not put your bitch on a break. So that's been the big old debate within friends. Were Ross and Rachel really on a break? And that's what his thing was. She goes, "You cheated on me," and he was like, "No, we were on a break."
I'm on Ross's side. I don't know. Actually, no.
And he was like, "All right, we on a break."
It depends. If I initiated the break,
and then he obviously
then no,
right
we're not
on a break.
But if you initiated a break,
and he runs back,
then yeah, we was on a break.
And they get back together, and he doesn't really.
I'm talking to him. Yeah, so he was, yeah, that's fair.
No, we were on a break. We weren't together. That's where that whole big debacle.
Oh, well, you didn't tell her, fair enough. You didn't tell her.
Kind of slipped out, and then he goes back. Really, yeah. So he didn't tell her right when they got back together, like that. Those first 3 days or whatever they got back together. He didn't tell her because it's were they together?
I see why that is I see why that is a question. I see why that's a debate. Yeah, I see.
I was still no break for them. Break was in the 90s. No, in the 90s it was more of let's put a pause on our relationship. Come on, let me go back to my corner and figure out what I want. Let you go back to your corner and figure out what we want, and then we have a conversation, and we'll see if we still love and miss each other, kind of thing. It's a breakup, and our podcast has always been Alicia does dating.
Well, now a break.
Well,
I would have taken a break. Why are we taking a break?
Also, the ongoing segment, Alicia's dating. Yeah. I am so happy for you. You get all shy. What? Spill your tea. Talk your shit.
Yeah.
This is your space to do stuff.
Yeah, I'm a little.
Are you shy? Well, it's a good thing, though. Yeah. I like seeing this side of you. I haven't seen this side of you since you were talking. I am excited for you in this next venture, and I really hope that the person treats you right.
You just made me shy.
So, I don't know. I'm excited. Let's just break it down. Okay, so yeah.
Mom wants me to tell my dad. Oh, did I tell you? So, mom mom made me cry not a while ago.
You just on the phone?
I forgot what we was talking about, and when she was like, "Oh, we wasn't even talking about nothing for real." But then she was like, "Oh, are you gonna tell you everyone knows, everyone knows, and I was like, yeah, if you know me, Veronica knows.
We're sitting there having
you guys know, people close to me know." And she was like, "Does your dad?" And I was like,
one morning,
no,
and just gawking and gooing and having this great conversation of, oh my God, Alicia's in her first relationship. How exciting is that? You've got this new in love glow. You get shy. And then we really thought about it, and mom's like, well, this relationship really isn't out there in public. It's a little on the DL. You kind of want to be in your own bubble, in your own space. And I was like, well, what about her dad? Does her dad know? And I was like, and so then mom brought you this question to you, because we're like, well, no, we also thought, well, maybe she can't tell her dad, because he's more conservative in that way. Yeah. So, but he's an older generation that he has that
Nah, he
homophobic
just calls
thing.
gay people faggots. So I'm like, oh.
Okay, so.
But also, let me tell you. So she told me, she was like, blah, 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 blah. She said some really cute shit. And I was like, okay, Mom, calm down. And then, yesterday? Was it yesterday?
Uh-huh.
No, the other day.
Yeah.
The other day, he went to a baby shower. He went to a baby shower, and he my niece is into like black guys. And so then he was all like, he said something, and I was like, what if I bring home a black
She just asked me.
person?
Oh, okay.
But before this, okay, I gotta rewind a little bit. A couple days ago, he came home, and my hair was a mess, so I had to put my hair up, right? But I forgot that I had a little something on my neck, so I walked out there, right? I walked out there, and I'm like this. I'm chatting it up with him. I'm like, yeah, blah blah blah, blase, and he's not, Oh, and then he found a you know how they put weed in the smell-proof bags? He found one of those, and he was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's just a bag. It's just a bag, you know." She's like, "Just a bag," and I was like, "Yeah." And then my hair was up and blah blah blah. And then I go back in my room, and my bitch is still in my room, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, my fucking neck. And I'm like, can you see him? I'm like, can you see him? Like, if you look at me.
So you didn't put
She's
it
like,
together
she's like, yeah. And the light was on, and I was like,
I think you really need to,
nah,
but I also
like,
think of like the safety and you and how he might not like accept that at first and how detrimentally hurt. Oh my
but
God.
I don't know if you've seen him because my dad, he's not gonna tell me, like, like he's not gonna.
I think that would be.
No, but he will though, cause my brother, he was
So
like,
their relationship
he's
was
gay.
already.
He's gay.
Yeah.
But this one he doesn't really talk to, but that's because they had like a bad relationship when they were
It's gonna
young.
be different for you,
like when he was young.
Actually raised you. So yeah, but you have to be able that.
But when he wanted to, but like he still wanted to know him. Like, he's still like, oh, blah blah, like I still love him, blah blah blah.
When but also when you're ready to have that conversation, you really need to be like, hey,
he has mixed feelings,
and put your mindset in this that he's gonna have some very big feelings. Yeah, my mom knew. Yeah, yes, because I called you up one day and I was like, because like you said before,
just figure it out. Like
I can't. How are we gonna go about this? She goes,
you're like, if you know me,
you know. You'd figure it out.
I'm not hiding it.
I go, so you're not.
I'm not hiding it.
I'm not hiding it, but I'm also not. So you're like, are you gonna tell him like standing up on my soapbox and being like, I like this woman.
Yeah, like I'm not hiding it. I just call. Yeah,
I think he's afraid to ask. Yes. Yeah, he's gonna catch on.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I would.
I think he knows.
I think need to rip the band.
But also, my dad's really slow. I think he is afraid to bring it up too.
Or you don't. Well, you don't even have to tell like the. I wouldn't even say like, hey, I'm just let you know I'm in a relationship.
They've only met once too, and she's been here a couple times.
Oh my God, you should just bring her around and be like, hey dad, this is my girlfriend.
I'm just gonna
be like, hey, this is my girlfriend.
You know what I would do? I'm gonna just bring her around.
I introduced you.
I'm just gonna bring her around. I'm gonna like, hey. He's gonna ask
eventually.
Yeah,
just
gonna bring her around.
And,
do me and he'll
So are you
ask,
trying
he'll
to
have to
get
ask,
offended
and I'll
when
be
he
like, oh,
tells
yeah,
you not to
that's
be
yeah.
doing shit in his house?
Yeah, so then I'll be like, yeah,
I know
it's my
that.
little thing. It's my little thing.
Well, Lee, I think
It's a little too late for that, but
Alex,
no. I feel like he would
tell
have
me
just
about
been
it.
no.
If he asks you, but like, oh, you don't have to worry about me getting pregnant.
That's true. Not, and the thing is, see, like,
Yeah.
no, and that wasn't even the first. That wasn't even the first time that I walked out with hickeys on my neck, all proud because I forgot. Because the first time she came over, we was in the restroom because she was getting ready because she was gonna go to a party. She was getting ready, and she was making all types of motherfucking noise. She was dropping shit. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. She was just and I'm like, oh my god. So then my dad comes knocking on the door. He's like, what are you guys doing? See, that's mad obvious too. Like, oh my god. I didn't even think about that. But I walked out and I was like, she's getting ready to leave. And he was like, oh, okay. And he went back in his room. Nah, I forgot. See. Not what I said. She was getting ready
and just went and had a full course meal. Congratulations.
Yeah, no, because her hair was fucked up, so we had to straighten her hair, right? And then she like threw a little fit because she didn't want to leave, so she threw like a little fit, and she like the extension cord was like the thing was like wrapped around like this way, you know. Shit. And then she just like kept walking, so it unplugged out the wall. Then then her hairbrush fell. Then the hair straightener fell, and then this bitch got heavy ass feet. Homegirl don't know how to pick up her feet. She don't know how to pick up her feet. And hopped in my bathtub and just sat there. And I was just like, you good? Like, you good? Like, you good? And she's like, she just didn't say nothing. She just sat there for a minute. I just let her sit there because I was like, I was kind of upset because I was like, you just made so much noise. Like, oh my God. Yeah, that shit was mad funny. That shit was hella funny. He just knows. I feel like he knows already. I feel like the bathroom kind of might have gave it away. I don't think I realized how bad that looked. If he's, I don't think I did in the moment. But now telling someone, I'm like, yeah, that probably didn't look. That probably didn't look or sound too good.
John. And
so yeah, now I'm thinking about it.
You're feeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the bracelet.
Well, damn. I didn't even think about that, but yeah. Oh, and then let me show y'all. Have I showed you? Did Mom show you?
Have you said it?
She got me a bracelet. See, like, this one says I love you. This one's an E.
Now,
she has this hat. It has a little cross, a little dove, a little heart, and then this heart is engraved with EA. It says EA with the infinity, our initials, and then it says the year we met, and then it says besties for life on the back of it.
And in the manner in which you received it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
you're like, whoa. Okay. Well, no, when you showed us, you're very,
I don't know how to accept gifts too. God, I don't do gifts because I don't know how to accept them. I'm just real awkward with that, like, like,
I got something in my kind of.
Yeah, no, it was really cute.
So
it was
where
like,
do you see this relationship going?
Teared up a little bit. I was like,
I mean, I love conversation.
But yeah, it was cute.
Okay, it's true.
It's cute.
You exchange. No. Oh, the
Well,
world,
we're going to
most magical
Disneyland.
and happiest place in the world? The Disneyland.
I think that should say enough, right?
Spending $300 on tickets to Disneyland says, I love you. Have you
Yeah.
exchanged the I love you?
Yeah. Says enough, right? Like, who goes
Ooh,
to
like,
Disneyland? Come on.
how did that go? Because I remember the first time I told my man I loved him, and I freaked the fuck out. So we were on the phone and we were
Yeah,
talking,
nah,
and, like,
yeah.
you know, him picking me up or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, love you, bye. And
No,
like
yeah.
right before he was supposed to say I love you, I hung the fuck up on him. And he texted me back. He's like, I love you. He texted me back and he goes, I love you too. And I was like, fuck. He said I love you. But I
No,
think
yeah.
that's
See,
supposed to be
yeah,
true.
I did that too.
Like how did that go?
No, the first time I said it over the phone, and then
We're cute.
yeah, when I said it in person, it was very cute. Very
I'm
cute.
excited to see where this goes. All I expect
We're
is
cute.
you better bring her home for Thanksgiving. Bring her home for Thanksgiving. Oh no, bitch! You come home for Thanksgiving this year. I think. Also, you're supposed to have a job by now.
I don't know about that.
So I expect you to.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm looking. Actually, I applied
Just
to a
end it.
couple. My funny is I don't really use funny as in like funny. You know, like you're haha funny.
Yeah.
I use it like you're cute. That's how I use it. Like when you know when people be like they be saying
have
something like
you
nice
jumped
or whatever.
on the bandwagon and joined Threads?
You're
Threads
funny.
is this new. So I know you're a Twitter girl.
Sorry.
You have
Gotta.
Twitter. You fuck with it. I stopped fucking with Twitter like maybe in middle school. But I understand how it works. So Zuckerberg. Okay, so let me explain. Let me give you the lowdown. I'm gonna give you the lowdown on like the whole craze of Threads, and then let's decide if you're
I
gonna
don't
keep
use
it.
Twitter actually.
So, Mark
Kinda
Zuckerberg
hard.
owns Meta and he owns like Facebook and all of that and Instagram, right? Well, for years and years and years, he's tried and thrown like obscene amount of money offers to buy Twitter and the downfall of Twitter. Then Elon Musk came and he bought it out and he told Zuckerberg, "No, I'm not gonna push the company." So in the yes, so in the darkest nights of all developers and shit, he creates Threads.
I
He
love
launched Threads
how petty he
like
was
the
for
beginning
that.
of last week, right? Over the weekend before then. It gained 10 million users in the first 3 days. And the greatest thing is it's integrated into your Instagram. So your same Instagram handle and all of your followers, so you don't have to sit and scram like every social media account to gain your followers. Say if you have 30.5k followers on Instagram, now you have 30.5k followers on Threads. You have to like gain all that traction. Everyone's liking over there. I popped on the bandwagon. It reminds me of like my early Tumblr days. Twitter has Elon Musk did like a cease and desist letter to Threads, so there's going to be some legal battle. A lot of people don't realize how much data protection you put out into the world, because Meta owns majority of U.S. data. Like when it comes to your social media account, you don't realize like that privacy settings you sign. Yeah. So in the EU. So in the EU, they banned certain social media apps.
No, yeah, they got Facebook,
when they have, like,
Instagram.
United Nations.
I think they got Snapchat.
Like Europe. So in Europe, yes. No, the UN. EU,
what is EU?
It's the European Union. There it goes.
Oh. UN? United Nations.
That was
You
dumb.
said EU.
And I have the college degree. That was some dumb moment. Okay, so in those countries, they have data protection laws, and you don't realize how much with Threads you're giving up your whole digital footprint, and now Meta owns it. So, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, nah. But Meta's also like hella shady though. Like, I don't know if I would do it. Also, I saw how it makes your Instagram bio.
So
it like adds like that ugly little thing in it. Yeah, I don't like that.
Instagram and Snapchat.
It looks ugly. But I don't really use Twitter.
No?
I don't really use Twitter. I don't really use anything for real. I don't like Snapchat, actually.
Yeah, so for me, it was more of a sense of...
I just use it because that's where all, like, my videos and stuff are. When it comes to
posting on Facebook, I post to all the girlies and the aunties and stuff because, you know, that's where all the family is. I go to talk to my old hag aunts that are on their way out the door. Yeah. Yep. Instagram, I am a businesswoman on Instagram. I got my people. I show you pictures of my kids.
Yeah, that's
I'm
exactly
a mom,
what Facebook's
and
for.
I'm just a woman trying to catch a bag and be, you know, a podcaster in that sense. TikTok is like my free for all. This is like, I'm gonna do something to make me famous today. It's just whatever I feel inspired to do, and there's other things that I'm more like my vlogs and things, kind of like back how I used to my YouTube days. Threads is like when you cute, I don't know, Wild West. I'm gonna figure it out. Clapper, I've died on that hill with the momentum of it. So Clapper is just it's like a TikTok dupe. It's been a little bit longer than TikTok, but what I utilize Clapper for a lot of different things, because you don't have to go live. You don't have to have a membership or like follower requirement to go live. You can just go live automatically on day one. Post videos. It's really good. A lot of when they talk about the TikTok ban, a lot of people in my creator community that we've had on the podcast and things like that, we all integrated back into Clapper. I've gotten paid on there doing lives and stuff, so that was nice. That was nice to monetize my content that way. You mostly keep all your accounts private.
Oh, shit.
One photo.
That's pretty cool.
So, exactly, but you also are a podcaster.
But that's because...
Ta-da.
I don't know.
Just like
I think what I do.
So, we've been working a lot on things for the podcast. And
I should make another account.
Being off for season 1 really put in a lot of perspective for me as to like, holy fuck, we did this thinking that it was like a fool's gold errand. Like, we ain't shit. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. Alicia's like, I'm just gonna show up, figure it out, and we've grown this to a momentum that we didn't think that it would be. I'm not saying like we're Instagram or Facebook or TikTok famous, but it's more of like we've had that growth.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're in the thousands, baby. We're in the thousands.
Yeah, no, I thought it was going to be like 10 people, maybe.
Yeah, I think.
Listening to it.
Oh, okay. Yes.
That's about it.
I have not seen the new Barbie movie. But I love the PR.
Too.
I fucking love the PR.
Have you seen the new Barbie movie?
It is fucking
What you
great.
think about the Barbie movie?
Montel, who did a fucking fantabulous thing. Also, Margaret Rennie, who plays Barbie, every red carpet, she's done an homage to an original Barbie. So like no, they're like replicas of old Barbies. Like her one in Mexico was,
yeah, she's been wearing pink and shit.
Well, yeah, for the most part. Like her LA premiere was the classic 1950 Barbie.
No, but they're also
outfit and everything. So she's been doing like throwbacks. And burn them, yes. Okay, so I'm explain to you.
I don't know nothing about Barbies. So, I used to break my Barbies' heads off.
Been around since like the 19.
I was very much tomboy.
Right, it's
balls and scooters.
She's been a staple for forever. So like they do classic 1950s Barbies and everything else. I ended up on Barbie TikTok. Do you know what happens on Barbie TikTok? So there's a line in the Barbie movie called where he goes, well, where do all the Kens go? Because it's Barbie's dream house. Where do all the Kens go? Does Ken have his own house? They're like, no, we just sleep on the side of the road. Like, it's a joke, right? Well, for Ken's, I saw this on TikTok. For Ken's, like, I want to say, like, 30th anniversary, the company who makes Barbie, Mattel, they commissioned, like, a custom-made Barbie house called Ken's Dream House. You know, and it's one of its kind. And he was like, and he goes, and tell me why I bought it off of a lady for like $3,000. I was like, but he's like, yes.
That's crazy. No, I also seen that.
Yeah.
I also seen this one about Ken's buddy.
Okay, so back.
Have you seen that?
Tripping. Okay,
Ken's
so back
buddy,
in,
and specifically a buddy that fits all his clothes or some shit like that. All his clothes fit him or something. Some shit like that.
Ken used to have a friend named Alan. And him and Alan used to go out to clubs, go do everything,
You're done.
And he had I think her name's Margaret. And he had a wife named Margaret, and him and Barbie and Ken, and yeah.
Oh yeah, she was the first pregnant.
TikTok.
She was the first pregnant Barbie, but it got dismissed because it was it was promoting teen pregnancy.
Like,
I saw a TikTok about that.
Ken, like, and it's lore that Ken and Alan were like
everywhere
buddies. Yeah, like how you and her are buddies. Well, Ken had his own bitch.
Buddy. That's not my buddy, that's my bitch.
So, yeah. Which one? Oh yeah,
no, I saw that. I thought that she was my funny.
Best marketing tool I have ever seen.
Yeah, and then they had a whole house.
They had a cute
Did you see
Barbie
the red
outfit.
carpet,
They were cowboy.
Duolingo?
Oh yeah, it was Flo.
Duolingo?
Like, I saw that. And Jamie, the little white guy. Yeah, they were
also progressive.
Little, like progressive thing. I was like, this bit. I go, but you know what? I was thinking. I saw a commentary of it, and I was like, oh my god, this is the best.
Jamie, there we go. Jamie.
Why? When do we ever see Flo? Flo has been out here promoting us on how to be insured and with our auto insurance, and here she is living her best life on a Barbie red carpet. Yeah. Then they had Nicki Minaj. In commercial television, you make bank.
For real, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And she's like the highest paid person on TV too.
Yeah, but they were like that. I heard
things. Flo,
yes. And then the Duolingo person, their mascot, dressed up as cowgirl Barbie.
And it's crazy because they usually wear blue. You know, it's blue, but they was wearing pink.
So now they made a cute car. What was it? Their Vans did a collab.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And Nike, I think, did a Barbie collab. A couple makeup.
And then like Hot Wheels did a car.
Like companies did a collab. with Barbie. But I'm excited. I actually want to take Lisa to see it. No, go take it as a date night. You guys go watch the Barbie movie. So.
No, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go watch that.
Compromise. Oh.
What we're doing.
So if you guys
wants to watch it. I don't want to watch it. I wanted to watch Little Mermaid.
Also to warn you, they said that it's not a kids movie.
We haven't got to that.
It's an adult movie. Yeah, like they have a lot of sexual innuendos, like little haha jokes. It's kind of like the Adventure Time premise. Have you ever seen Adventure Time? What for kids, it's like it goes over their head, and if you're an adult, you're like, "Oh, that was a dirty joke." Yeah. So it's like that premise, which it's like they try to make it good for like everybody. So that's cool.
Yeah.
A video of the cast members getting their own Barbie that looked like them from the movie.
Now, yes. Pretty good.
Yes. Yeah, there's a TikTok. I'm going to have to send it to you. And it's them opening up all the cast members, and they got their own Barbie.
Really?
Like, she got her own Barbie. The lead, she got her own Barbie lead. Like, it's out. It's going to come out to stores. Yeah. She played, she's pretty. She played, Harley Quinn.
Margot Robbie?
That's who she is. That's the actress.
She's pretty.
Yeah. But everyone, and you hear this thing about when it comes to the Barbie movie, everyone is bashing Ryan Gosling because he's too old to be a.
No, I know. That's why
everyone's like, he's too old to be a Ken. Ken's in his 20s, not in his 40s. I was like, oh my god. What?
I don't like him as Ken either. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, nah, he does look a little old to be Ken. I agree with that. He doesn't look Ken like he doesn't look dumb enough, like
to be, that Ken.
Because I feel like Ken is like a pretty dumb boy, like
that Ken.
And
yeah, they say he did make a good Ken.
No. Yeah, no. Kinda. Yeah, like
they said he's too old to be Ken. That's like the thing on Reddit right now. He's too old to be Ken.
Maybe he did though. I don't know. I haven't seen it. But he does look old to be playing.
That TikTok, that trend where you know how you walk out and you do the Barbie feet up.
I can see that.
Pose
I can see
like that. Yes. Oh my god, I saw Paris Hilton do it. It was fucking fantastic the way she did. But she showed it behind the scenes. She had it took her like 30, 40 takes to get that little.
Oh, on your tippy toes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't wear heels.
Yeah, no, that must be hard. I couldn't do that. I don't got enough strength for that. I don't got enough calf strength for that.
You need to get them done once in a while.
That's true. I don't wear heels. I don't even show my toes.
I have okay feet.
I don't like my toes. That's why. I have ugly toes. I have my dad's feet. That's why. Yeah. And my feet are big. Freaking my mom and my dad's feet are huge, so it made my foot huge. You know, my bitch, she says 2.5. And 2.5 kids. Yeah. Small ass foot. It's like the size of my hand. Literally, it's like the size of my fucking hand. I swear to God. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yeah. I'm gonna make fun of her after this.
And then, I don't know if you have.
That it was just like a realization for me, you know. I was just speaking out loud. Sorry, my bad.
But there's a girl who literally had her baby and dumped it in a hospital. Yes, Alex Trevino. So let's get into this. Let's get into this.
Oh my
Let's really
God!
get into
Don't
it.
tell me Alexi Trevino, where she threw her baby in the trash
for child endangerment.
Don't even get me.
That was it. 16 years, and one of those years she has to have mental
Bro,
but then come back. No, but huh?
Good.
16 years in prison, and one of those she has to be in a mental hospital.
Wait, 16 years in jail or 16 years probation?
Let's walk it back to. So
what she get? 16 years what?
In
prison?
She swears up and down that she's not pregnant.
Good.
After the incident,
she didn't get her ass.
The police go and interview all her friends and everything, and I guess she was on cheer, and it was like, how do you not know you're pregnant? Well, I guess her cheer coach had asked her multiple times, like, hey, are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? She kept telling her, no, I'm not pregnant, because when you, yes, and she's like, I'm just gaining some weight. Yeah, she's like, I'm just gaining some weight. And the coach was like, well, if you are pregnant, I can't have you do certain flips and stuff, like, in the cheer routine.
She was saying they were body shaming her.
People say that she didn't know she was pregnant, and her mom didn't know she was pregnant or whatever. But so the incident happens. The baby daddy, he did not know at all. I believe he didn't know shit. To an extent.
Too.
So she gets sentenced, and then
100%. Nah. I think the only one that didn't know was her stepdad, because if you look at the police footage of when they're telling him, he's the only one that's like asking, like, is the baby okay, like, and like, because the mom's like, and even the boyfriend's just like, then the boyfriend's mom's just like, it's like, how are you guys not tripping, like, if the baby's okay, like, how is the stepdad the only one, like,
it was just
is
so
the baby
bizarre.
okay, is it alive,
I wasn't crying,
like,
no, yeah, she just got
they didn't ask no questions.
She was like, I didn't know if
I spent like a whole night, like,
because they wanted to take it to trial. I think she took a plea deal.
I didn't know she got sentenced, though.
It was supposed to go to trial. It was set for trial for September 20th or something, and she took a plea deal. She probably, because and the nurses and stuff. No, the nurses and stuff were like, we heard
she would have failed trial. At the end of the day, she would have lost the trial, because
and then
you're in a hospital. Like, even if you didn't know you were pregnant, once you had the baby in
you're in a hospital. Even if you didn't want your baby and you didn't know what to do, you could literally have your baby and walk away. That's what a hospital is, a safe haven.
That's what I'm
saying. But
at
the same time, we can't put ourselves mentally in their in that person's shoes either. Giving birth is traumatic. No, I'm not justifying what she did. I'm not justifying it, but if you don't know, giving birth by yourself in a bathroom,
you don't throw a baby in the trash, though.
Yes.
Nah,
because
yeah, but at the end of the day, it was her fault, like, that she gave birth in the bathroom by herself, because once she realized, oh shit, a baby's coming out of me, she could have walked out the door and be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And even if she didn't want to, she could have left the baby, like, outside the trash can. She didn't have to roll him up in like a little bag and shit.
Like, rolled them up,
because she wrapped him. She put him in a trash bag. She wrapped the trash bag up, folded it, and put it so he would like you fold a bag of chips. Like, She literally folded him like it was a bag of chips. That's crazy. And then if you see him, if you see it freaking in the video of her getting arrested, they gonna have the nerve to have like a little display. First, they gonna have the nerve to call him Alex, name him after
with
her.
The hospital in her name.
Right.
Yeah, but it has the baby's name, and like, why would you name your baby after your baby daddy and all of that if you didn't know?
She wrapped the baby. She literally could have just walked out and said, "Oh my God, I had a baby."
Yeah. You knew. At the end of the day, like, it looks so sus.
It's named after her, and it has his last name. Like, how are you gonna name your baby after you killed it? I feel like you like
that doesn't question. You don't raise no alarm.
You don't feel no kick. Like, you ain't feel no kick. You ain't feel like you ain't see your stomach. Your arms ain't getting fatter, but your stomach getting fatter. Like, and you don't feel no kick. Like, you don't miss your period. Like, be so for real. She knew. I'm pretty sure her mom knew too.
Yeah, because she freaked out.
Yeah, and if you listen like to the video when they're like, "Oh, the baby died," her mom's like, "What did you do?" And she was like, "I think she was like, I just threw it away or something like that." And then she was like, and then the mom was like, "What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What they do to people in jail?"
Yeah.
That she says, like, "What did I tell you?" And I was like, "What the fuck? What did I tell you?" It means you talked about it, which means
like a couple of days later,
there's just hella shit that proved like they knew, like they definitely did.
They guess there's people 100%. Dumpster diving, and they looked in, and
then there's another one, and like
we called you because we found a baby
in a trash can. Yeah. What's crazy is that one. What's crazy is that one was there for hours and was still alive. And the other one died within like 30 minutes.
Yeah, in a trash bag.
That's crazy.
What?
I think the other one was in the trash for like 6 hours.
Why would you throw a whole person away?
In a bag. I don't even know how you could do that to it.
Well.
Like they're trash.
I have to think of it. So I have to think of it though too, with Roe v. Wade being overturned, and you don't really. What if they can get abortions?
People are disgusting.
What if that access to their healthcare? That's the reality of it. Really, we're throwing babies in trash cans.
One was in the hospital. Okay,
with like medical professionals.
You can't even make. I feel like one is so you can't even justify it no type of way because you were in the hospital. Like there's no type of way you can justify it. Doesn't matter your state of mind. It don't mean nothing. Not emotional. It don't matter. You was in a hospital.
Like at least let them open the fucking door.
You could have just left it in the restroom. Gave it to a nurse. You ain't have to wrap it up. Like, you know. But like, one was just. Yeah.
If you don't know what's going on.
Like if you were really scared, why are you by yourself? Like you wouldn't want to be by yourself if you were really scared. Like, oh my God, blood's coming out of me. I'm so scared.
So I don't.
The other one's just.
But I also have to think of it too.
Just like a horrible person.
How is that going to work?
Just a horrible person.
Say this relationship goes on for years, and you're in a good spot. You gonna have a baby? Or are you gonna? I know, but do you want to carry it, or do you want her to, or?
I'm gonna have a baby. I want a baby.
Yeah.
See, I do want to carry it, but then I be hearing stuff, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to carry it.
Where
your vagina could rip.
I lived my life
You
in
bleed
fucking
for
the
fucking
tens for
days,
like
weeks
2
after.
weeks
I
of
don't
that
even
baby
like my
because I
period, and you
tried.
telling me I'm a heavy bleed
I
for weeks after?
like
No.
fuck the underwear. Just wear the adult diaper. But I had a C-section. But I had an emergency C-section.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to bleed for weeks.
Huh?
That's
Because you still have to pass the
crazy. Like, no, honestly, like for real.
because you still have to pass part of the after you pass the placenta, you haven't had
So
a
you didn't
period for
bleed.
that
So why'd
long.
you bleed?
So
Why'd you bleed out your vagina if you
your
had a
uterine
C-section?
lining has been so thick because it hasn't shed in 9 months. So it's going to shed and you're going to bleed out some clots.
Why can't they just take out your
But I will say my man was so good in the first like week that we came home because I had just had a C-section.
I would just sit on a toilet for weeks, honestly.
Because I was out for a couple of days. I could not get up.
First
with
week.
baby. I was so doped up on meds.
Sorry.
When I came home. Yes, you do. I try to I went natural for what I want to say 9 hours. Okay, so
See, but I heard you
so
get
when
good
mom was
meds
in the
when you
joint,
get
when mom was in the joint, I asked her, I was like, all right, well, she's like, they only gas you twice. So when the lady comes back around, she asks you for epidural. She's
Oh,
actually
see,
trying
now
to take
I
the
ain't
fucking
doing no
epidural, so you
natural
can't do it.
shit.
Right? So I try to do it naturally. I talked to my
Hell
nurse and I was like, I really want to do this naturally. But I know that there are other pain meds that you can give me, like, that's not the epidural, right? So I labored for 9 hours and he broke I got induced too. So like the contractions are really bad when they induce you because they're forcing you to go. The medication's the pitocin is forcing you to go into labor.
Mm-hmm.
So my 9 o'clock comes, he breaks my water, broke my water, and at like 9 a.m. So when they break your water, you're supposed to have your baby within an hour to like 2-3 hours. He comes back around like 4 o'clock and he's like, "You haven't had the baby yet?" And I was like, "Nope." I go to push, and I get one good push in, and they tell me to stop. He's like, "All right." He checks me. He's like, "If I'll come back in an hour, your baby's stuck in your birth canal." Yeah, he said her shoulders are stuck in your. He goes, "Your shoulders are stuck in the birth canal. She's choking on her amniotic fluid. We need you to take you up to get."
That's because Lisa
So the
was
guy
a big
comes in.
baby.
I got my epidural, and then I had to get another epidural to go into surgery. Because I got my epidural like maybe at 3 o'clock. Because I got there at 4 in the morning. So after we broke my water, like at 2:30, 3 o'clock, I was like, yeah, I want the epidural. Then the anesthesiologist comes back in and gives me another epidural. So I can lay on the table and like, you're awake. You're like awake. And it just sucked because we couldn't see anything. I wanted to see like my organs and shit and all this stuff. Yeah. No, I just wanted to see him move move my organs and see like the baby come out like ah. And then I told Willie, I was like, "Hey, sneak around the
You
thing."
wanted
And
to
he goes,
pull a
"No, the nurse
Kourtney
already told me that
Kardashian
if
and
I
pull
like
her
look
out or what?
over, they're gonna kick me out of the room." He had to send a waiver that you won't look at the curtain. They don't even bring you the baby. I just felt a couple like tugs. I heard I heard him. "Here's the baby." He slapped her on the ass. She cried, and when Willie left, he took it. But he was freaking out too because he was like, "What do you need me to do?" He's like, "What do you need me to do?" Last time I knew what to do because it was coming out of your vagina. I haven't done this part, like the C-section part. I was like, "Just hold my hand." I'm like, "Just hold my hand."
I don't know if we can do that.
And then he got her all cleaned up, and we got to hold the baby together. But I had to deal with some trauma during the labor because the last time I gave birth, I was 17, and I had a stillbirth at 28 weeks, and I hemorrhaged so bad that I went into a coma for 3 days. So when I woke up, I was like, "Where's my baby? Where's my baby? Where's my baby?" And they're like, "You don't have a baby." So her being down in the nursery, I was like, "Where's my baby? Where's my baby?" I kept asking them, "Can I have my baby back? Can I have my baby back?" And they're like, "Where's my baby? Where's my baby?" Like I kept asking them where my baby was. Willie was with her the whole time, but I was like, "He's like, you want me to go back with you?" Or I go, "No, stay with the baby," because traumatically, I thought, they're gonna switch tag. My baby's gonna switch at birth. I'm gonna bring home the wrong baby. Like that's what that happens sometimes. Those weirdos that try to steal your babies. Like they put the little ankle bracelet on the babies. There have been babies stolen straight from hospitals.
Okay. Good then.
Yeah. So I was really confronted with my trauma head on there. I was like,
no, yeah, all the time.
Now she's not a baby no more.
Crazy people. Yeah, no, I know.
No. I want another one. So bad. Like that process is gonna be very long.
Not a baby.
It's one.
Terrible twos.
The odds
that one was terrible.
I got pregnant this time. I literally blame COVID. And now I'm pregnant. Because look, I got my ovary removed because I had ovarian cancer. And I found that out at 19. So I have only my left ovaries removed. I had PCOS, so I have like clots and stuff and pulps on my only remaining fucking ovary. Yeah, I have a cervix that doesn't hold. So even being pregnant was high risk for me. I was in a high risk pregnancy. I'm a diabetic.
You're awful
on top of it. So for me to get pregnant is hard. Like I literally asked my doctor, I was like, "What?" He goes, I go, "I only ovulate once." He goes, "You only ovulate like once or twice a year." He said, like fully before. And he goes, "You just so happen to make a baby on the one time of the year you ovulated." And that's what happens when you lock yourself in a room and fuck like bunny rabbits during COVID. So thank you. I got pregnant. This time around, I'm on a Mirena that has still helped me ovulate. I have hard trouble. My body can't ovulate. That's what it is. And so I have ovulation issues, which renders me infertile. And we have a fertile myrtle mom. How fucking up is that? I'm gonna laugh at you to be fertile myrtle. I'm laughing. I'll be like, fuck. You might just go get the sperm from this bank and do it on the first try and end up pregnant.
I do look like mom. I do got everything a mom. I'm just might.
So when do you plan? What's a good age to have kids for you? I always thought 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, girl, then you only got 2-3 years left.
I kind of want them young, but I don't want them too young. I still want to live. I feel like 20.
Oh, it's over. You're partying.
25, around there.
We have to go to Vegas for your 21st birthday. We have to. Let's go to Vegas.
Oh, I'm going to once I hit 21, it's over. Just once I hit 21, once I hit 21, I'm going into parties. And I just know I'm going to burn myself up before I'm like 22. So, because I get tired of shit quick. I don't like to do shit for the same shit for a long period of time.
I like that too. Also,
I'll go like maybe
I realized that in
6 months of doing something.
And then I'm like, okay, train of thought is like, anybody do that when you're high? You're just like, fucking up the set circle. Now I lost my train of thought. Oh, I think we should call it. You call it. Get lit. Oh my God, and let us know on Instagram how
this is
lit
the end
Barbie
of our
movie
session,
was
y'all.
being fucking stoned.
We'll catch
we have
you
to be
guys
stoned,
later.
Then give a full review. Oh my God,
see y'all
we
later.
should.
Have a
and
great
let us
day.
know if
Smoke
you really
up.
want more like stoner
Go
movie
see
reviews.
nature.
That would be good. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let us know on Instagram.